1390. Oh, Dusty's all the time with the father of soul. Yeah, the soul brother and the soul sister, Nisha, along with the soul mama, too. 7:55 in the city. Good morning to you, Chicago. We've got the news with Lon Scoop Dyson. We've got traffic from Diana Katniss, also known as Roadkill, in for Gene Sparrow this morning. Diane, it looks like that everybody kind of glued in on the Dusty Quiz question. It wasn't hard at all. Did you get it, girl? Yes, you did. She got it. Okay. Diane is on her way. I have faith. Well, good morning to you, Scoop. I've got another update on Michael Jackson coming up in my next hour. Also, you know what a badger is, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's...
a member of the weasel family.
All right, we'll check this one out.
Charles's relatives.
I've got a wildlife story here from our great animal kingdom, the world. It seems that Universal Studios Hollywood is looking for a few good badgers in honor of the University of Wisconsin's first Rose Bowl appearance in more than 30 years. It seems that the theme park is offering free admission, get this, for all you football fans, December 27th through New Year's Day, to any fan who brings a live badger, the school's mascot, either the animal or a University of Wisconsin football player.
A badger?
A badger.
A badger is very, very untamed and wild and will kill you.
I guess that's why they're making this offer.
And the cousin
Wolverine.
is the Wolverine, which is even more vicious.
Hey.
Well, not to worry about wild animals cavorting around the premises. Reportedly, the Los Angeles County Zoo will provide food and cages for the carnivorous burrowing mammals. And I guess the football players are free to roam wherever they want to. All right. Roadkill, are you there?
Oh, yeah.
How is that traffic burrowing down on the expressway, girl?
Ouch. County Expressway on the brakes at 111th. We got an accident off to the side on the brakes again at King. It's about 22-minute delay. I-57 slowing up Halstead, Ryan, 95th into downtown. That's shot up to about 35 minutes. Now, Stony looking pretty clean. You're going to come up the drive. Marquette to Monroe, 19. Hollywood to Monroe, 18, give or take. For the tollway, it's been great on 294, the Tri-State. To the Stevenson, we got 25 minutes in from Harlan to Lakeshore Drive. Eisenhower, 40 minutes in from Manheim. Not a better bet. Huge problems with the connection of the Northwest Tollway and the Kennedy. Northwest solid at Arlington Heights Road all the way into the Kennedy, because the Kennedy's on the brakes into Kimball. We had like 3 earlier accidents at Harlan. That was our big trouble there. And through Indiana, delays on northbound I-65 through Gary approaching 61st Street. Accident on the side. This Ticker Traffic is brought to you by today's Chicago Sun-Times. Pick up today's Weekend Plus. 6 movie reviews, including The Pelican Brief, and then get the 8 Days Left gift guide, only in today's Chicago Sun-Times. I'm done proceeding with Shadow Traffic on Dusty Radio 1390. All Dusties, all the time.
Topping the news at this hour, Powerball fever is running wild in the states featuring the lottery game. Close to us are our neighbors Indiana and Wisconsin. Powerball jackpot is worth $70 million tomorrow. By the way, the Hoosier Lottery says don't bet the farm trying to win it. Executive Director John Dillon has ordered a statewide radio campaign in Indiana in which he urges players to spend their money wisely on lottery tickets. Looks like I'll be heading over to Indiana this weekend. In other news, a federal judge has agreed to allow the state child welfare agency to house youngsters at an office on the city's north side. The decision comes after months of controversy over the sleeping arrangements. But Judge John Grady says he's satisfied that the office has been transformed into an adequate place for the youngsters to sleep. Governor Jim Edgar and Mayor Daley are scheduled to announce a joint effort today. The two are pooling resources to entice both the Democratic and Republican national conventions to the new United Center, hopefully in 1996. The FBI is helping search for a 6-week-old baby girl. Crystal Guerrero was kidnapped from the Uptown Neighborhood Health Center yesterday on West Wilson Avenue. Police suspect the kidnapper is a woman who talked with Crystal's mother before she left with the baby. And in other news this morning, U.S. combat troops have started to leave Somalia, beginning with members of a battalion that fought in the October Mogadishu battle, in which 18 Americans were killed. About 450 members of the Army's 2nd Battalion are on an overnight flight to Fort Drum, New York. Well, the U.S. ambassador to Haiti is denying it. The Los Angeles Times reports the U.S. is giving up on Haiti. The Times quotes an official as saying there is no chance of restoring democracy to that Caribbean country. And a Marine pilot is missing after his fighter jet collided with another on a training mission in southwestern Japan. Military officials said the pilot of the other jet was rescued after the plane crashed into the Pacific near Okinawa. The rescued flyer is in fair condition. Dusty Radio 1390 News Time. It's 8 o'clock. In sports, the Bulls put a 3-game winning streak on the line at the stadium tonight against the New York Knicks. The Knicks have the best record in the NBA's Eastern Conference. And, of course, the Bears host Denver tomorrow. No word yet on who will start in the quarterback spot. Peter Tom Willis or Jim Harbaugh. Harbaugh says he can play. Wannstedt says he'll make that decision just about game time. Dusty Radio 1390 Chicago weather. Some light rain or drizzle at times this morning, ending later in the afternoon behind the lower 40s. Tonight, cloudy, some sprinkles or flurries developing. We'll have a low in the mid-30s. And tomorrow, cloudy, some flurries, the high in the mid-30s again. Right now, it's 36 at O'Hare, 38 at Midway, and it's 35 downtown here in the Lakefront. I'm Lon Scoop Dyson on WGCI-AM Chicago. Dusty Radio 1390. And now your Tittle back in the middle. And the ladies, we got more Dusties for you.
If you want my loving, if you really do, don't be afraid, baby. Just ask me. You know I'm going to give it to you.
Dusty Radio 1390. This year, your holiday shopping starts at a participating Amoco dealer. After all, if you want some holiday money, you'll want to start with the Dusty Radio 1390 bumper sticker. We're calling license numbers every morning, and if you hear yours and you call within a half hour, you'll win $500. Now you can get your money where you spend your time. Dusty Radio 1390. All Dusties, all the time.
Dusty Radio 1390, all Dusties all the time, wishing on a star with Rose Royce. And you're a Tittle in the middle, giving you some black history, as we do at this time every day. Coming up to 8:10 in the city, 10 minutes after 8 o'clock. Congratulations once again to Carmen Harvey of the south side of Chicago. She's got her $500 for realizing that we were calling her Dusty Radio 1390 bumper sticker license plate number. Don't forget, you've got more money to win. That's right, $113.90 by knowing the Dusties for Dollars song. You'll hear that, Dusty, coming up shortly after 10 with Jackie Hasselrig this morning. All right, more black history to be made, it seems, on this day, December 17th, back in 1971. Congressman Charles Diggs Jr. resigns from the U.S. delegation to the UN in protest of the Nixon administration's African policies. Why not? And in 1991, yes, Air Jordan, Michael Jordan, outstanding guard for the Chicago Bulls, led his team to their first ever NBA championship. Remember back then? Yes, is named the 1991 Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the year then, the year after, and the year after that, right? Jordan's likeness, of course, appeared on the December 23rd issue of the magazine in the form of a full-color hieroglyphic